My name's Cundy, and I'm really happy to be here at the Clore Learning Centre at the Roman Baths in Bath. I'm showing my sound installation work. This particular piece is titled Quartet 12,000 Years Unfolding. And I actually showed this piece earlier this year at University of Gloucestershire's Hardwick Gallery. And that in itself had come from a 12-month collaborative process with a couple of other artists working down here at the Roman Baths. So yeah, I was working alongside Dominika Vincita, visual artist and filmmaker, and also Adam Horowitz, who's a poet and a writer. And what we were doing while we were down here was very much looking for interpretations and reinterpretations of the site, in my instance of what I could hear and what could be found and then sort of explored in a sound installation piece like this. So what we have is we have four of these very totemic figure-like speakers which surround a space, and the audience or the listeners are in fact invited to enter into that space and come inside that sort of circle, if you like, almost as an act of witnessing and participation. And what we're hearing are lots of voices, dozens of voices, reading ancient Celtic and Roman curse tablets. These are the curse tablets which were discovered here as part of the archaeological site at the Roman Baths. They're small pieces of usually lead or lead alloy plates which have been inscribed on by many individuals and often rolled up or folded and thrown into the sacred spring. They're often addressed to Sulis Minerva, who is the deity, the presence of the holy site, and they all kind of speak of individual grievances and injustices and thefts and this kind of thing.
Consula, Candidina, Euticius, Peregrinus, Latinus, Senicianus, Avitianus, Victor, Scotius, Aesequina, Pauturca, Calliops, Celerianus. Pagão ou cristão, seja quem for, homem ou mulher, escravo ou menino, escravo que roubou de mim, filho do Anianos, de Matutino.
So yeah, very unique and very particular of this sort of the Roman world, but in particular of this site. Yeah, and that's what we're hearing, and we're hearing those translations. They're often read in modern languages, lots of different modern languages, and we're creating a sort of a conversation piece, really, a sort of cluster of voices. And these are very, we're entering into a ritual act, or we're eavesdropping, if you like, on the remnants of a ritual act. And so the piece itself is combining that modern experience of hearing and of sharing something very intimate in actual fact with the ancient archaeology and with our interpretation of these fragmented pieces, these fragmented aspects of people's lives. 12,000 years unfolding. The meteorological rainfall on the surrounding Mendip Hills. It takes something like 8,000 to 12,000 years for this unimaginable act to happen, where that water falls through the coal layers and the Jurassic, Triassic layers in the Earth's core, and is then recapitulated and works its way back to the surface, where it is heated, and where we have this very unique phenomena here in Bath. And yeah, that amazing natural phenomena is what we're exploring here. And the Romans, the Victorians, ourselves find, we're sort of caught in this continual loop of encircling this place and listening to this place too. The installation itself also has a centerpiece, which is very deliberately positioned a little bit like an altarpiece, and on that piece is a reel-to-reel machine which has been sort of slowed down quite a bit. So it's the kind of piece of equipment that was used during the Cold War for spyware, for tapping phones and that kind of thing. And so yeah, again, we're kind of looking back to different junctures in recent history, and yeah, that's what's at play with this, I would say, and that's what we're doing today.
Che sia ragazzo o ragazza, che sia uomo o donna, il perdono non sarà concesso alla persona che è